Re-record. Yep. Hit record.
There we go. Recording. Cool.
Hello.
Hello. Can everybody hear us again? Welcome back. Sorry.
It looks like it's coming back, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
You're back.
Awesome.
We're back.
Nice.
We're back.
Sorry about that. Hey, what was the last thing you guys heard?
Yeah, that would be great to know, guys.
Also, wow, being blamed for the stream going down. I mean, you're right, but like.
No, they also blamed Annie.
Oh.
No, they're like Margaret or probably Annie. I blame Annie. I think it couldn't take Mick breaking people's hearts.
Yes, literally.
I'll say yeah. That's
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
For who? For who, Mick?
For me, if I just walk off and don't have to deal with anything else, you guys have to deal with it once in a while.
It goes off, and then you leave, and we come back on. Oh, we're back online again.
Take a few more steps to see what happens, and then you just walk away.
Oh, Magica, while the stream was magically out, the guy in center of the circle's dead.
No.
Yeah.
So the world ended. For anyone who's
Here's $200 right now.
So before we jump right back in, just a reminder that we are at Sweet Nuts Knickknacks, and you can come down here and you can get a lot of different really cool things with knickknacks of all sorts.
Yeah.
We got Funko Pops. We got. I'm really bad at this.
We got
guys.
Josiah.
We got Josiah.
John playing cards.
They still hurt quite a bit because my mom said Mick's mom was disappointed in them and didn't care.
Oh, okay. Of course,
Wow.
yeah, you caught the gist.
Yeah. So, anyways, they were roommates.
They
Oh,
were
so
Oh my
wrong.
god, they were roommates.
And also, while we're still running, there is still time for people to donate money to
Hey,
the Children's Hospital.
If
For the
someone
children.
wants to donate $25 with the title "Objection Nuh-uh," like I've been trying to do for the past 10 minutes,
then those photographs can come back.
Yeah.
I will send you money.
One thinks there's a donation coming.
Oh.
And look, I'm just saying, I don't think you want Strong Style King trying to take your side in this, just because it will come at a cost.
So,
It's
In your
From-
exchange, what is the internal feelings of Mick? What do you want to do right now?
Mick is somehow vibrating with so much energy from a mix of...
I'm sorry, there's a something's not right here. From Pika Lisha. I'm interrupting this because it is relevant to the scene. It says, never long enough, more like never having to wait again. What was lost now is found and isn't going anywhere. Maybe that is why there's more than one Anders. Maybe here, maybe elsewhere too.
Okay.
That could be a problem.
So that's the session, everybody. Thank you for all.
Oh no! It's gonna just roll a dice for no purpose.
No reason.
No
No reason.
No percentile.
It's fine.
Don't
tempt me. You don't know what this is for, and this would be worse.
But I know it has to be percentile. Whatever it is, make it a percentile.
I can roll 2d6, and it's a 66 base percentile. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
So, what Mick's feeling?
Yeah, what is Mick's internal feeling? What is like a primal urge right now?
With
You're struggling
them actively trying to hold back shaking, poorly doing it. There's a mix of overwhelming rage and a deep-seated fear, one that only comes from feeling so vulnerable and helpless that they just can't help but feel all the memories that they've pushed back for so long overwhelm them and feel so small.
Roll me a d6.
Can I roll a d6 to see if Michael sees this as well?
Oh, you're just seeing I could say you don't have to roll to see the seething pain shivering through Mick's body.
I mean, Michael will put
what
a
did you
hand
roll?
on your shoulder.
4.
A 4?
Oh, Mick is decently into the clearing all
Yes.
around
Oh,
the
you-
edge.
you will have to
Michael
reveal
walked,
yourself.
I said that he walked out into the area with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a second d6, and you're looking for a 5 or 6.
6.
A perfect 6. While you are seething, and Anders just kind of, oh, now you have to get help for this. You are so precious, acting like you're so strong. Yeah, I brought backup too. And the second Anders walks out, and he's like, oh, bro, and they both like high five.
Remember when I was
voice.
talking about Manchun and his simulacrums?
You hear a voice in your head, a familiar, feminine, authoritative voice saying,
It's not me.
hey, Nick, I know I taught you better than this. You know what to do. End him. Take him down. Use your anger. And you feel a hand touch your shoulder. Can you recite the numbers of pi?
3.141592226.
Is that-
Feeling the hand on their shoulder and hearing that voice, assuming that the hand is connected to that voice, they take a deep breath in, uncap the knife of the wand, and stab it.
No, you'll as soon as the hand touches, you'll just hear you'll hear like a surly Michael's voice just saying, "Oh, you have something better than he's got." Just remember
Does Mick hear that over the voice in their head?
So yeah, you're getting stabbed.
He's still wearing brass knuckles on that hand, so you might hit the brass knuckles.
I mean, that's a very thin, like,
The iframes are
Yeah. You stab in, and it does nail right into the brass knuckles. It slices into your finger a little. Take a cut injury on your finger, but it's not enough to like severely injure you.
Michael doesn't even.
It's a flesh wound. You don't really even bleed.
Michael
So-
doesn't even flinch.
it's okay.
Margaret's going to
Because
see
two
us
of
just
you
like,
is just as
I didn't
useless
know we had knives.
as one. And I think I need to see where this goes. Spells doesn't. And with the wand of spells, they're going to whip out the vines, using it to bind the vines to the jar, then whip it back, throwing it into the trees, throwing it to whoever's back there.
Okay. Roll me. Roll me. Oh man, I'm going to assume 5d6, but let me just see if there's.
Make him watch this
Oh wait, no,
hand
this is a gold
instead of
one,
this one.
so-
I am also
Okay.
trying to use benefits of using spells as wand that I've bound, vine to like bind to other things, to bind to something that has their essence most likely.
$66 on the magic and scared table.
Now's the time to roll sixes, buddy.
Nah.
On the magic table, a 6.
Nice.
On the scared table, because it's most accurate, a 1.
I know you have better rolls than that. You are willingly choosing this.
Dude,
Most
it's for
accurate,
the story.
scene.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
why you're allowed to
that's fair.
assign them to tables in this game, and I appreciate failing forward. What do you have any other scared conditions throughout this, or is this your
Not
first?
currently. Yeah.
Okay. With a 1, it is going to be a more severe one. It's. I'm gonna make it kind of like essentially take up. If you take another scare after this, it will debilitate you out of the combat. But you do it, and you're hearing your heart pounding in your ears to the point that you can barely hear anything else. Rage starting to like seep into the edges. But you launch it back behind you, and it goes a little ways. And you guys hear it land in the grass
Cylinder
a little
to
ways
face.
behind you. And, so you're out there. Are you still in the bushes with the rest of them too?
Hey, Napoleon,
Yeah.
fetch.
He's gonna turn around and run back. And just as he goes like mouth over it, kind of it's at the edge of a bush, and there's a hand that kind of like goes on the top of Napoleon's head, stopping. And,
How big is this cylinder?
It's about the size of my water bottle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was expecting something a lot bigger, and I was like, how is this happening? That makes more
He's
sense.
a Great Dane. It's fine.
Yeah.
And his mouth is like over top, and
What
a hand
hand?
goes on the
Whose
top.
hand?
It's a feminine hand.
Oh, we're
Do
going.
I
to...
run?
Oh,
I'm running towards Napoleon. I don't care about my asthma. I'm running.
As you are running over, Sylvia Tempest
No!
pokes her head through. Goes, shh, 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 shh. No, don't be doing that. Don't. No, we don't want to be. Guys, hold on. This is not good. Okay, we're not gonna be touching this.
Really?
Not smart. You guys are being careful. I've been watching a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't worry.
What's your deal?
What? You don't have photographs to prove
We don't
it?
have time to. We don't have time.
I take
Why-
out the
why
balance.
don't
You sue or not?
Well, why don't you check the pictures that you took for me?
They got destroyed by lightning.
This is called a soul vessel. I've seen these around. I was reading up on it in some of my spare time. And if
Sorry, did you say
and if he
this is
touches
a
this,
soul anchor?
a soul vessel.
Soul vessel.
Yes, if he touches it, it's going. The demon inside will take over his body.
Spells already touched it.
I'm aware. Don't worry. I caught your young lady, and she seemed very, very kind of suspicious of me. But that's okay.
Rightfully so. I am too.
Vibe check.
Yeah, insight.
100%.
Sorry, I'm gonna pull out a D20 for this.
I'm calling clock that fit. So how many d6 do I roll?
You can roll. You can roll me 5d6.
I rolled a 13 on my D20 for insight check.
What's your insight?
Insight modifier is like +5.
Oh, okay. Is it though?
Maybe.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I know more.
I'm so insightful.
What tables am I rolling?
You're gonna be rolling on the goals and scared, and there's a possible clue on this if you roll. If you have an excess 6, you wanna
13 is
roll.
actually my lucky number for style king.
So, you know.
I do know.
Fun fact, if you donate $25.
Can I roll on the trouble table?
You can add a roll to the trouble table to gain an extra dice.
I like the eye contact.
Did it? Was it?
That
Okay.
didn't sound good.
Bet. I just got some private messages.
Oh no.
Nice.
I'm about to send you some private messages.
Oh, okay. I'm just quickly rolling for.
Oh yeah, for no reason at all. Okay, so sorry.
Why are you looking at me? Stop it.
Because you're usually all stressed out. And you should be.
So
I thought I would be.
goal is a 5. Scared is a 3.
Okay.
And then were there?
There's
Is the clue?
Clue and trouble, I think.
And then I'm trouble. Let's just make that a 1, just for funsies.
On the trouble table.
Well, yeah, because it's either that or 2, and I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
You do you.
It doesn't technically have a sliding scale for like scared and injury table. If it's just 4 and below,
Yeah.
you take a condition.
Yeah.
Or you don't. But I kind of enjoy the concept of leaning into the sliding scale of a roll. So throwing a 1 on there. So you're attempting to vibe check.
I am vibe checking her hard right now, even though like it's dark and I'm tired and I'm hungry and also
And
Finger
you're-
still hurts.
and my finger still hurts and my hand is really broken and yeah.
There's a lot of
Sorry.
overwhelming stuff.
There's a lot of
going on
overwhelming stuff
right
going
now.
on. So this is very stressful, but I am clocking her in a investigative way, but not in the bad way.
Not like what you did to Gas.
So in your sort of investigating of her, she
Release what's in your mind.
just like locking eye contact. You see the secrets of the galaxy unfold.
And then I just turn up nothing.
I said, nothing. She seems pretty nice. There's more she's still holding back from, but
Oh, yeah.
she definitely knows more than what she's letting on. She does seem genuinely interested in your success and helping you right now.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to have an ulterior motive against you. Like,
Okay.
the way she approached you guys felt like, oh, she's here to help.
Right. Okay. Good.
But there's probably some other benefit here
Yeah.
to her. But also, I need to quickly roll another d6. For
Introducing the U.S. government.
Come on.
America. Heck yeah.
What, Josiah? What?
I'm just saying, based on some private messages, Anders is currently trying to remember the digits of pi.
Oh.
Okay, so there's 3.
What is Anders doing in response to just what Mick just did? What's their follow-up?
Anders, the two Anderses, are standing across from you. They see you throw it. One of them kind of like jumps forward, but like stops and doesn't step into the circle. And then both of them pull their wands out immediately.
It's okay. They both share a brain cell.
They're sharing the wand.
Yeah.
They're just,
What kind of protection magic do you know?
Protection.
Does bind count?
I know how to curse. I know how to bind. I know about light and thunder and breaking.
Both the
am I able to... Because I have ward. Am I able to...
I think you
ward
might
this
be
one?
distracted with the
That's
vessel
true.
right now, because like this is happening as y'all are dealing with the
Yeah.
stuff with the vessel.
Okay.
I'm not losing eye contact with you. That's happening.
Yeah.
One of them pulls out a wand and then just immediately slashes through the air, and there's like a cut in like a wave, and the candles kind of like flicker, and the wave connects with you and tosses you
Sorry,
backwards.
but as it's coming
I need-
towards, can Michael basically use then a protect spell to basically punch
don't
into the
have a
wave,
protect spell.
or some kind of spell that can?
Oh wait,
I think
do you have a protect word of power? Or do you have push?
I don't know where my note is for this, like for him, right this moment.
The thief.
And so I know I only remember about 3 of the things he has on him.
It's not just me, guys.
You have protect right now.
It's okay.
It's not just me that loses things.
But you
I
can
do
roll.
I do have one other thing that I can
But
move
I know-
us out of the way.
You can roll. Give me a magic check.
Okay, and that is how many dice again?
So stressful.
So, just based on kind of what we're running, this is going to be it's going to be a 4d6, 5d6 for you.
5. Okay. And I'm rolling on just magic, scared, and injured, or just magic and injured? What am I rolling on?
You are rolling just on magic, and you will be. Oh, yeah, roll on injured too. So you're gonna have to roll on all 3.
Okay. So I technically already have 1 minor injury, right?
What's your one minor?
I got stabbed in the hand.
Oh, right.
There's a minor scratch, but still.
It's
I will put a 6 on magic, a 5 on scared, and a 3 on injured.
sorry. Okay. Okay.
And-
So,
and
let
so
me
in-
see. You can use push,
He will use move.
or yeah, you can use move.
And so it'll seem like in the blink of an eye, we are suddenly just a few feet to the side, out of the way of the blast.
As that happens, they kind of almost like turn slightly and notice you, and it seems like they almost notice you're there as if they didn't realize before.
And you do, like, he kind of like turns and almost like grabs you, and then suddenly you're in a different spot than you were before.
That was a good try.
And
That's-
do I take a small slice?
So, as you did it drastically and jumped unexpectedly, you're going to take a slight injury.
Mm-hmm. What kind of injury?
On the table don't have to be to the person who did it.
Right.
Otherwise, the other two rolls are fine. So you're going to take a sort of minor shoulder injury,
Okay.
as your whole body was kind of like yanked from where he was holding you, like sort of through reality a bit.
So,
Okay, I can lodge your shoulder back.
Can you?
Yes!
I don't know about that.
I know at least a couple more letters than letters.
that
Numbers
was
of
your
pi
turn
now.
Why don't I share something with you? And unless the other Anders is doing something.
I'm going to give you a moment of retaliation
Okay.
before the other Anders.
Mick is going to, with their wand hand, grab their hat, throw it up in the air, using their light spell to make it completely dark and to devoid the space of any light,
I forgot you can do that with light.
making it completely pitch black in a decently large area around them. They can't see any stars and the moon, anything.
Meanwhile, I cast a gun.
Yeah, those two machine guns Annie has.
Let me just use a third level block. I will say at this point, so you were asking about whether you could see, at this point, after the first slash and a movement, there's enough kind of like jostling that you can turn around and
Summon a Honda
Civic.
oh no.
Tyler
You will
comes
be now
running.
aware that there is like something going on, and your attention will be drawn behind you. So you can either choose to
What?
watch Sylvia, or you can pay attention to the fight and engage there. But Mick, you are rolling. Okay.
So I don't know if anyone else is cold, but I just realized I just turned it up, but the heat was like turned way down.
Oh yeah, no,
So-
it
Oh,
was
I'm fine.
freezing earlier.
It's turned back up, so it'll in a few minutes. It'll warm back up in here.
You have 4d6
Okay.
that you're rolling on just the magic and scared table,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not attempting to harm someone else, so you don't have to roll in the injury, or you're not physically interacting with someone else.
What, like it's hard?
Double sixes.
Oh!
Let's go!
Finally.
You reach that out, and it just expands.
For all of you from the woods seeing this, you see almost the hat looks like it morphs into a face for a second and takes a deep breath as it starts to stretch out, and you see
Terrifying.
tendrily hands just begin to reach and grip into the ground where you see it tear up a little bit.
Nice.
Now you get to know what it was like hiding for all of those years. Not having anywhere safe to be.
I appreciate the practical lesson, because I wasn't ready to run out on those that love me. Not yet.
Just popping
was
off.
fun.
What the?
So he just starts like he talks for a moment. Like,
Yeah,
moments.
he sends off a sentence.
Can I cast gun now?
Can I navigate by his voice and deck him in the face with like brass knuckles?
I would really like, JM, can I cast gun?
If you would like to cast a spell of a word of power, you
Oh, word of
can.
power? Okay, I command my bag to have a gun in it. You know I know how to use one.
Oh, I know Margaret does. You're not close enough to your house to get one.
Amazon Prime, baby.
Cobweb.
A magical drone comes in. And
It's
drops
just
it.
cobweb.
She just like reaches up and grabs it.
It's
I'm
just
calling it a
cobweb.
drone strike.
It's the asthma demon.
Cobweb just shoot her. You can't cast gun.
I want to cast gun!
But would you like to engage in what's going on in that circle?
Of course I do.
Okay. What would you like to do?
So I take out this pencil sharpener, right? And
And you throw it.
Oh, sorry, I cast lightning.
Amazon is big mainland counter energy.
Can I attempt to grind down their wands?
You have to close the distance to
Yeah.
them first.
You're still
You
on
think
the
I
outs-
won't?
There's enough time. There's
I
enough
did
time
track.
Cool. You're gonna roll me. It's,
It is also pitch black for
you
everyone.
have you have an injury and a scare.
That's
right
why I'm
now.
I'm finding
Or
that
no,
his
to be
voice
clear,
and just
scare earlier.
One of them.
Cool. So
So I have one scare
you
and
still have a
broken hand.
scare. You still have an injury.
I'm sorry.
I changed it to the fattest setting for the
Oh.
weird pencils that are really thick. Just like.
So you still get 5d6 for this.
You're
To
terrifying.
get the goal, injury, and scared still.
Okay.
So, you're also gonna be rolling 6d6 for
Did
the
we-
same tables.
Did we
Not injury. You don't have to do injury because you're not physically assaulting someone.
Did we already resolve the one on the trouble? Did I miss that?
I saved it.
Okay.
Oh, let's say
Oh, wonderful.
he has a pocket trouble.
A pocket trouble.
Pocket trouble.
Okay. Okay.
I've got. So what am I rolling on?
If the CIA is listening to
Scare
this,
injury and-
I'm not to be held liable to anything I do in the next 30 seconds.
6 on goal, 6 on injury, and sorry, 6 on scared, 5 on injury.
Thank
That was a 6, 6, 5, 2, 2, 3.
So sorry, what
You're doing the goal and scared.
goal and scared?
Yeah.
Double sixes.
Don't need the hat
Oh,
because they're not wearing
yes!
it anymore.
Why
Clutch
can't we
moments
roll like
going
this?
on here.
Right?
Um,
Why
I
can't
know.
we roll like this?
Literally.
It's like they can't see me, so what they don't see is like.
Just like these.
quick roll.
What's this weird like beaver
Why-
chewing noise?
what-
What's going
it's
on?
like-
I'm
Why
gonna
does my
say
wand feel
with this
so
specific
weird?
moment, you can shave down one of the ones,
Uh-huh.
but you're doing so in the dark. So it takes you a little moment, and you shoulder check one of them, and you feel, and you just
Sorry.
kind of like reach down an arm,
Be-
feel a wand, and just start shaving.
Because Michael can close the distance faster, you hear him say something to taunt Mick. Then there's like ugh, as like the one gets like
you
gets
see immediately
decked.
two of your friends running from either side of you into the darkness you've just created.
Just as
After
it
he runs his
finishes.
mouth.
Because I was imagining myself also in the darkness, like
Yeah, as it's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
as it's coming towards you, and
Yeah.
they just like
Oh, this is
in.
just like my trip to Belize.
the Margaret lore continues. So you can shave down one of them.
Yay!
You're going to roll me a d6.
Okay.
You're just going to hear a voice that sounds a lot like our real life dad. God.
Thus saith the Lord, amen.
Speak to you and say, you should hit him. You should hit him. You should just like. Oh, okay, you did it.
Wait, sorry. Like,
Comply in
that
advance.
voice, as that voice is like starting to speak to him, and then he's like is mid swing. He starts speaking out loud at 3.14159265358979323846.
That's not fair. He hasn't pulled up.
Oh no, that's the point. He's doing it anyway. So I'm pulling it up because I'm not really cheating. He's just decking him.
Anyway, I rolled a 6.
Okay, so that's a good for your table here, because you hear like, you're in a great place to uppercut. And you give in to your base desire to commit violence.
Yes, exactly.
I swore.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we don't have a jar.
We have a hand.
Drunken heck.
I swore, and I like
You give
uppercut
in,
it.
you give in to the voice of desire that sounds like Agent Cranberry.
Well, if someone tells Margaret to commit violence, she's gonna do it.
That's
Mom,
fair.
Commit violence.
Sorry, let me
Okay.
retcon real quickly then.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in a great place, but don't do violence.
$40 each.
And you resist the
Strong-
temptation given
strong
to
style
you.
Both of you
going.
to assume a man can tell me what to do.
$40, I eat the coin.
No, don't eat the coins.
They're not chocolate.
Don't eat the coins.
No.
They're for the children.
Okay,
Yes.
I guess so.
$30 and he eats sour.
Yeah.
$30
You're
that I-
saving $10.
Quite frankly, worse.
Do it for the kids.
Chocolate coin.
Adult healthcare is a
No,
different
you
stream.
don't. This is my actual money because I swore.
Yes, that's
I'm-
fair. This is gonna.
I'm owning up to it. Because I did it very quietly only to her, and then we both went, oh, uh-oh.
So you get a free moment of hitting.
Who am I hitting?
You do connect with the person. You can kind of like feel context from where the arm was in the darkness, and then uppercut right into the nose.
Sorry.
Of the Anders you were attacking.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't holding a wand,
however-
so you wouldn't have been able to grind.
Well,
down
not
the
anymore.
wand.
To cash in the trouble,
Right.
the one that you're grinding down, it's a magic focus, and you ground it down to the point of a uncontrolled magic explosion.
Ooh.
I mean, it's
Mom.
just like me to accidentally cause an explosion. Okay.
And it
Mom.
knocks you backwards. You go skidding along the ground. You feel the other the person, the Anders you were attacking, also kind of gets launched backwards as well.
Are either of them around the circle?
Yeah, they were both near the circle.
Do either of them get launched into it or away from it?
Margaret, roll me a d6.
What
Roll
you
a-
say?
roll a
What's your
D4 for a
problem,
random
baby? Tres.
Okay. You land not too far from where you were standing,
Okay.
backwards, but you're prone right now. You do take sort of a winded injury.
Take 66 bludgeoning damage.
You can clear it if you take a moment to pause and catch yourself and get back up. But it's still a minor injury, but it technically creates a second injury for you right now.
There. Broken spine.
Sorry, let me roll a percentile for how
I
many
haven't
pieces your
gotten
spine is
to
in
yet.
now.
Just oh, that felt good.
It's like Aang in the Avatar.
Napoleon's mouth is still open over a cylinder in the grass. And just,
My
sorry,
my
you're
hand,
only hearing.
Yeah, that shows
my
some left.
hand is in between the vessel, not touching it, and Napoleon's mouth.
And you feel the tongue just go.
Stop it! Stop it!
He goes,
Just like-
he
just
goes
like-
from the cylinder to your like mouth, or like to your not your to your wrist, to your wrist. And you know how like dogs will like bite on and then just start licking while
Stop.
biting.
Stop it! Stop it! This is why I like cats. Stop it!
And Sylvia's looking at you and okay, so we're probably gonna want to get this thing back to your friend.
Why should I trust you?
You're just gonna have to. I don't have time to explain it.
Something's
It's okay.
not right.
I don't like how you're
Sorry,
talking
sorry,
down to me.
No, I don't mean it that way. Oh, I am so sorry. We're just really limited on time right now. So your friend has a splinter of a demon in him,
Oh,
and
fun.
it's going to continue to tether his soul until we free either him or it.
oh, okay. Can
Yes.
I
We do have until around dawn before he dies, though, so we probably should get that back.
Maybe you should have led with that, but like.
can I
Strong style king. Stop it.
Don't trust, only touch.
can I like bust in Napoleon's face to like make him No! Stop
He
it!
sits down.
Wow, I
ears
can't
down,
believe you told him to die, actually.
And she's gonna look and go, okay, well, it's just lucky I happened to find one of these off of a young man. And she pulls out of her pocket a silver necklace with a crescent moon symbol on it, engraved along the edges. And she
Yeah.
puts it on. This is called a warding amulet. It should let me hold it until without getting attacked.
Okay, that knocked me
That's
backwards.
not-
She picks up the
That's
sword.
perfectly normal.
Insight!
Yeah, you can insight 5d6.
Okay. Oh, that reset my back. Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that the cylinder?
What am I rolling on?
You are rolling on goal and scared.
6 and 5.
Perfect. You
I call dibs on fighting the demon.
Command.
Aren't we all fighting the demon inside?
I mean, I don't know
Touch the
about how you
cylinder.
are on your
Let it
self-help
go
journey, but I'm trying to fight an actual demon here.
She
Touch the cylinder. What could go wrong? True.
Lots of things.
you
I didn't touch it.
I, however, am going to touch it in a comedic series of events.
You're like way over there.
you vibe check her.
I vibe check the heck out of her.
She seems still genuine in her intentions here. She seems genuinely wanting to help. And she seems panicked that, like, she needs to convince you, but she's trying to help spells right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the best you can tell. It's pretty... And she seemed genuine in how she got this amulet off of a young man in town.
I just want to point out, I'm pretty sure Margaret wasn't there for the explanation that this was like a genuine, like, if you touch it, you get possessed by a demon. So there's a chance she might actually touch it in character. I want to make that known.
Fair.
Okay, fine, grab it.
I mean, I'm already holding it, sweetie. It's okay. Let's get going.
I'm going to kick your butt.
That is so aggressive. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Mom, I'm leaving. With the strange lady.
1 second, I'm still saying.
Are you
Okay, I'm
I'm
here.
staring at Mick.
here.
I haven't moved. but I'm-
Go, go,
Okay, let's
go.
go.
Mick is
Okay,
still
I'm
in
gonna
the
want you
darkness.
because I
I'm
can't.
just
I
staring
can't do
into
anything with
darkness.
magic.
Okay. Mom, I'm leaving with strange lady. Bye.
What? Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Did I teach you nothing?
You're not my real mom.
You two run off, and she clarifies it. There's another ritual circle that we're heading to. Don't worry, I already talked to the young lady, and she's bringing
Okay.
your young friend to the circle.
Okay, cool.
Yes, it's a lot of this was very confusing to me, but don't worry, I'll explain along the way.
Oh, please do. Full detail.
Wait a second.
Why?
You hear
I'm with Sylvia.
you hear words being thrown your way, and then all of a sudden, kind of like both Anders and then explosion in the darkness.
In the brief seconds before the darkness overtook everything, Mick tried to know where Anders was. And probably wouldn't have even noticed wherever the spell circle is, so it's up to the game master as they begin to walk in that direction, whether they walk over it or not.
Okay. What is your intention, or where are you heading? What is your intention in walking? Like,
To begin walking towards Anders.
okay.
I know that you can still hear me, so I'm going to make this simple. Does this have to end the hard way? Or are you willing to go easy on yourself?
From the ground ahead of you.
Is it possible that I have him like pinned on his back, hands behind his back? Just
Yeah, for like full sixes. Sure. But we'll have that. It makes sense. He's not trained in hand-to-hand combat. He's trained in magic. Yes.
Yeah.
Got some baller lines tonight. You're on a roll, Max.
Thank you. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fine.
For who, Max?
For who?
Not y'all.
Yeah, because
On
do
Mick. I mean, that's quite a threat because I happen to know you're someone who prefers the hard way, I guess. But you know, you're not winning here.
Oh, I know I'm not winning. I haven't won this game ever. Everyone made sure of that. It wasn't an option. But that's okay. I've survived. And there's been good. And if I can hold on to that for even just a little bit longer, I think I will. So, you know, I would say I'm sorry for this. But for once, I'm choosing myself, and I'm not. And Mick, using their wand, if they're close enough and can hear their voice, is going to lean down, feeling like the fabric of their clothing and like kind of feeling around to like grab one or the other or both if possible.
Yeah.
And is going to do a very strong curse and is going to risk themselves if that'll help it. They are going to curse them to forget everything that ever had to do with Mick, magic, or that coven. To simply forget. And whatever is left to their life, to their existence outside of that, they'll keep. If there's anything left to keep.
You're gonna roll me 4d6 on the magic and scared.
Okay. A 6 on the magic. And I'll do a 5 on the scared.
Any one of those rolls would have suited the situation, so you know what.
You reach down and you can use your curse to reach into their mind. And the first one that walked out, the one on the left, starts just kind of chuckling. Oh, Mick. Always taking the easy way out. Hey, if there's one benefit, one thing that never really changes through this, there's still the same amount of people that miss you. And you feel his body go limp in the grass.
So if he didn't go limp in the grass, I was gonna gut punch him.
Go limp!
Take the French taser.
Go limp as in go unconscious or dead? As the magic takes hold.
It's hard to tell. It feels pretty similar from this angle, but your darkness starts to lift.
Mick is fully crying and shaking as they're just holding on to them from the curse still.
You're sitting in the center of the circle. So are you. Your leg's in the circle,
Oh, this ain't good.
and you've marked the edge of the circle.
What now?
You've broken part of the edge of the circle. Only you've noticed.
Can Mick do one last quick thing?
Yeah.
Having just cast a spell on 2 individuals, trying to do something similar again, and casting Propel on Michael and Margaret.
Does Michael have enough time to grab Mick's hand and move one more time as you do that?
You're gonna roll me the 4d6.
Okay.
Scared and magic.
So on the magic, do a 6. On the scared, I had 1 massive scare already, right?
Yeah.
Are you taking another one?
It's either a 1 or a 5.
It's your decision.
What would 2 massive scares do?
You'd
It will
be effectively
essentially render you narratively
Out.
You're incapacitated.
incapacitated. But I do have an option for either of these.
I'll choose a 1 after everything that's happened.
Can you roll me contested d6s?
How many? 4?
Just 1d6 each.
Oh, 1d6.
A contest d6 against each other. And you're watching this entire. You can see everything now as the darkness starts to clear.
You have to roll a d6.
Oh,
Roll a d6.
What do you get?
4.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
You successfully propel both of them away from you.
You do see, like,
Can I
Michael
cast
just
ward on
start to,
Mick
like,
now?
jump up and reach towards you.
As you're
Just
reaching
before.
and right as you're starting to feel yourself being propelled back, you just hear curtain call.
Michael will.
Can I really cast ward on Mick now?
5d6 magic and scared.
Okay.
Also, so that a second then massive scare.
You start sobbing uncontrollably. Your whole body shakes, and you get an anxiety attack so heavy that when anxiety attack takes over, your vision starts narrowing and you start passing out, and you slump over in the center of the circle.
Magic and what? Sorry.
Magic and scared.
Okay, that's a 5 and a 4 respectively.
Okay.
Are you allergic to air?
This is going to.
Are you-
About to be allergic to a
Unfortunately,
lot
still going
worse.
to add a scare.
Okay.
But the scare is you don't know whether this worked or not.
Okay, fair.
You will
Actually,
hold the scare until you find out. The
okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
truth. But you do succeed in sending ward.
Bah!
And the ward is over Nick's mind.
Bah!
From this,
Walking through the forest. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh.
I want to transform, fly straight at Nick, and transform back and grab onto him.
You can. You do. Walking through the forest. You're walking with Sylvia. You're walking quickly, and Sylvia's saying, okay, well, there's been a lot of oddities. I've seen some strange things. I saw some weird stuff. There was a young man who seemed to have I did not like his energy at all. He was so smug. And, well, that's where I got the silver necklace. Let's just say he doesn't quite know I have it. I started doing some reading. I started seeing some of the things going on. And after we, talked to the booth at what young Cass Urban, he said. Well, it kind of made more sense. I understood and was able to put things together as to what was going on here. Because, quite frankly, it feels like a real version of one of my books. Well, not exactly, but there might be a new book coming out soon based on this. I'm sorry if I'm a little excited on this, but one doesn't get to experience these things. You read a lot, but it's invigorating. She's still kind of like walking. She's not walking a lot faster than you. She's not like elderly, but she's not in the prime of her youth.
Okay, I've got asthma, it's fine.
And she turns and said, well, this morning I like to have my morning coffee out on the wharf, and I was walking around. I saw the young man walking out of the forest. And he had a necklace on.
What young man? The young man that...
Yeah,
you
the
were
same one in the
beating
circle
on?
that you were.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
And it makes sense now there's more than one of them. I already surmised that there was something that way. Because this one had another necklace back on and seemed to not recognize me at all. But I followed into the direction of the forest where he came from, and I found that circle.
Okay.
And so I took a picture of it. I assume that's how you found it.
Yes.
I won't hold it against you. I'm not also going to ask how you found it.
I think you know.
It's, sometimes what's done is done. But I figured that there had to be some more pieces to this puzzle.
While you're here, what were the other photos that I don't have yet? The last ones that I covered.
I suppose I'll be picking them up from the development tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us, Wheel Girl. Have a good night.
Thanks, have a good night.
Night,
Good
Chelsea.
night.
We are
We won't
close
be-
to wrapping up
yeah, we are
soon
very
anyway.
close to the end here.
Sorry that this went so late, but we were so
We-
close. It felt too close to end it
I mean-
prematurely.
We've maintained about 11, 12 viewers the entire time, which is
Decent.
really good.
Thanks
Yeah.
everyone for
That's-
Thanks for
hogging
yeah.
it.
Thanks,
We love you guys.
thanks for sticking around.
It's great to be back and getting into this and finishing
We'll
this.
do this a lot more frequently, I promise.
Yes, we're going to be planning one again soon.
So 8 months from now.
No, I said soon. 6.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see you at Pride Month again.
Yeah.
So,
There will be one in Pride Month.
There better be.
so.
Kind of still hustling along. She goes, so that got me kind of reading a bit. Now I figured out, well, you expressed to me earlier when you were interviewing me that you'd read some of my books. I know you didn't read a lot of my books. So you
I
didn't
read your books!
I know you didn't read as many as you led me to believe during the interview, and don't be offended. I'm not hurt. There's a lot of them. I'm a prolific writer. But I will say that I've done a lot of research into the occult and some of the things, and that's why when I was sent a request to do a signing on this island, I could not pass it up. I did some reading on the history of the island. Joan Winnett is such a fascinating person. So I could not pass up the opportunity to come here and explore it for myself, and it has not disappointed. That led me to trying to find other books. You see, I've only done my own reading on the occult from what I could find from the mainland county. Coming in here, though, I went to the Violet Flame. Terrible place.
Oh, I agree.
All of it is so hokey and doesn't make sense. But I did find a couple things on their discount rack that seemed to point me in the right direction.
Should have gone to Michael's bookshop.
Yes, well, unfortunately, he didn't seem to let me into the bookshop right away. He was closed for reorganizing in the morning. So,
What is your deal?
that was our excuse for why Sam wasn't in the last session.
I'm imagining the discount rack being like, okay, scented candle, Necronomicon, scented candle,
Necronominom.
Nom nom nom.
Where's the cookbook?
We're out of the cookbook, but hey,
No!
like, have I not pointed out when my...
How many stickers of Salem is in there?
So just a
I
reminder
was
during this
instructed to only show
intermission.
you.
Just a reminder during this intermission that you can still donate to the Children's Hospital to help us out, to screw us over,
for the children,
to make us eat a lot of sour candies.
or other stuff.
Alicia, why?
Swear jar. Swear jar.
What?
Is Alicia a swear word?
Oh, never mind. I thought you said holy something else.
No, I said Alicia, why?
Because it's funny. Because it's for the bit.
Oh, it is.
Oh no.
I love that.
I've read your books.
Look, I understand, but you were clearly lying to me about some of the books I was explaining to you earlier.
I'm a journalist, I lie. You're an author, you lie.
I know. Look, let me get to the point here. I found some books and I started reading up on some things. I got talking to Cass in the store.
Why would you do that?
Honestly, curiosity.
Okay.
And he, he gave me pointers in the direction of his ritual that he was doing later on. So that's why when I talked to him, we all talked later on at the
That's
booth.
why you were so
I was able to
interested
piece
in
it
the
exactly.
ritual.
I was very interested in it because I needed to know. However, there seemed to be a little bit more going on underneath because that young man with the necklace just kept appearing. So I had to follow one of them. And I do say one of them now that I understand there's more than one. There could be more than we've seen even yet.
Oh, fun.
As they were watching you, all of your friends.
Okay, but so were you. So.
Yes, different purposes. And to be fair, I was only watching you from a hotel room. One of them boys was watching you around, following you around the festival.
Okay.
So, I figure that this young boy was meant to summon whatever is inside that soul vessel. And
Do you
was
happen to know who's...
trying to use your friend to summon him into.
Do you happen to know who's inside the soul vessel?
No, unfortunately, that's not usually found out until one contacts it or does some kind of ritual to appear inside.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. So what we're doing is we're bringing this back and we're going to put it in the ritual circle with your friend. It will reattach the splinter, but I need your magic to activate the circle. Okay? You're gonna have to trust me on this.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Well, I'm not necessarily the smallest lady, so it's not gonna be too far.
Okay.
You arrive in the clearing, and
Okay.
Loretta is there with Frankie and Spells.
Hi, Loretta.
And Loretta's like, oh, well, are you everything...
Gonna magic this up,
she's
Loretta!
looking between you and Sylvia, because you warned her about Sylvia. Well, are we, all good?
We're doing it!
Okay.
We're doing this!
I was told to meet here.
Is Tyler there too?
Tyler is not there at the moment.
We're doing this, Loretta.
Okay,
I don't trust her, but
all right, let's
boring.
do it. Okay, and Sylvia's okay. So you're gonna take her, so you're gonna take him, put him in the center. I need you. You need to stand on the activation circle, probably where I imagine young. What was the boy's name?
What?
The boy that was with the necklace.
Anderson?
Where young Anderson was standing, because as I was found out and Loretta kind of looks up and looks a little panicked. Yeah, I was talking to her earlier, and we remembered a detail. Anders adjusted the circle after Cass left.
Oh.
That's why it matches the one in the book. It matches like the real one and not the one in the book.
Okay.
Yes, I had to figure that out, so I guess that's why it's properly activated. But we don't have to do anything. It hasn't been messed up.
All right.
So, okay. And she pulls out a
I'm gonna
notebook and she
lose
starts
my
flipping
soul,
through. It's like, I
guys.
need you to read this and use your wand and touch the circle. Okay? And you touch the circle and
No
it
good
lights
deed
up
goes unpunished.
along the edge. And Spells kind of like starts convulsing a little. And the soul vessel raises up and she says, on my mark, I'm going to need you to sever the connection.
Okay.
Okay? Okay? This is risky, but I trust you. Okay? In 3, 2... Now, you sever the connection, and the soul vessel collapses back into the circle. In the circle, your circle lights up too. Annie, you swoop in, and you reach and grab onto Mick.
I just want to try and get the cloak back on him.
As you reach in to grab Mick, due to a donation, you come back to your human form and you wrap around and you look, and you see something that doesn't quite look like Mick that you've grabbed onto.
Okay.
And you see the face of Anders. Smiling smugly in your face is like, oh, sweetheart, you're coming with me. Your visions fade out.
Who the heck messed with my romance option? Who did this?
Mixed vision also faded?
Your vision. So, you're unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Since
Could I see him, the real him, before I left?
since Margaret and I were thrown out of the circle, does our vision remain intact?
You're not part of the ritual. You're still out of it. But you notice that where the line is broken, it sort of light spills out of the circle. So let's just say along the edge of the circle from where you're looking,
Right.
it's lighting up inside, like the grass around inside the ritual circle, but
Right.
not outside. Like there was an invisible blockage stopping the light from getting
Right,
out,
okay.
except for where the breakage in the line is.
Right. Okay. So
So you're standing there, and you're kind of in a hallway.
I'm back in the building!
And Anders is standing beside you.
okay.
Anders is confused and goes, okay, well, this is not what I was... Oh, no. You grabbed us in the ritual circle. Wow, you would be a friend of Mick, wouldn't you?
I wasn't grabbing you, I was grabbing Nick!
No, sorry. I grabbed you.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because Mick being there fulfills my job.
And what's your job?
To To bring back hubris. Mick, you're in an empty room.
Mm-hmm.
You're laying on the floor, and you come to, and it's a very ethereal-looking, grayscale room. And sitting in a chair is a smooth-featured but large, semi-masculine, kind of still androgynous figure, looking down at you, sitting in a chair.
Been some time, huh, Mom?
You liked my trick I did earlier.
Wait, is this who make things do?
This is a demon.
Okay. I stand by my other set.
You didn't get to meet Ego last time.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of it was inside your mind as
Mhm.
Ego had possessed you.
That's your trick.
But this has a similar feeling to when you were possessed.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're more conscious in this place. It goes, well, as much as I can feel, looks like your body's been left vulnerable for me.
I'm sure you have plans, don't you? Machinations, ideas.
I suppose I do.
Plots, even.
Well, it's not a monologue what they are. Or you're just gonna leave me hanging.
Oh. You think you're smarter than me.
No. I know I'm not. I just know how hard someone trying to survive is willing to push it.
True. You see, being trapped in a soul vessel is not necessarily the worst thing to have. At least I can perceive the world around me.
Some world.
Which means I was able to hear a lot of what was going on. And as much as you are vulnerable, you are not the most opportune vessel sitting in the circle.
Who is?
I'll give you a clue. My name is Hubris. But I'm not one to let one go without benefiting myself.
Is it a deal that you want then?
Aren't you such a wise one?
I've known to make a few deals.
Good.
Had a mentor in them even, some might say.
Good. I want passage off the island. And I heard what happened to my friend Ego. I want my vessel to survive.
You want off the island and to survive.
Out of character. I'm pretty sure Ego wanted that too.
Yeah.
But like,
Ego didn't have a choice.
specify.
All right, you can do that.
I will take the boy's body.
It's nicely empty now.
it's okay, we beat Ego with battery acid. Yes, we did.
Let me
Yeah,
choose
I wrote
a
that.
body capable of magic for you.
Oh, no, I have one. You know him as Anders.
I'm willing to accept that.
And
But
he has some things and access to places I need to be.
Like the
why
moon.
do you need to be there?
It's not your concern.
Doesn't matter though. You know you want to tell me. You want to brag, don't you?
I
know
just
how
want to stand in the men's
The
section
hubris of it
maids.
all.
You do know how to tickle a demon's fancy. But unfortunately, I have plans that need not be meddled in.
Hell, whatever you're doing there, I'm sure it's something you don't want them to know about.
It
And
is
if
not.
and if you don't want them to know about it, it's clearly not good for them. And you know more than anything else, I bet, that I am filled with rage at the idea of them and love to help screw them over.
And I can deliver that for you, sweet revenge.
All we have
I'm
to
sorry I've been toying with your friends and yourself this night. I could not help myself. But there's a timeline.
What's the timeline?
Not your concern.
All right. You can take Anders' body. We can sort things out. But all of my friends must be safe when I leave this place.
I promise your friends will be safe from me. A demon cannot make a pact upon other entities' wills. Unless they enter into it, of course.
But you can guarantee your actions and the ones you put forth, so while
I
we
can.
make that
And
deal,
I'll
sign it.
before we sign my final stipulations, I want to be allowed to pass off the island. I want my vessel intact. I want it unharmed. I want you not to follow.
I can guarantee it getting off the island intact and unharmed. Whatever you do from there on in, obviously, is not up to me.
Exactly.
Or if we meet in the future,
Oh,
once
we will. I can guarantee that.
I'm sure. And I will not follow you.
Thank you.
Whatever I do, though, is my own choice. And you will leave
And
all
none
my
of your
friends in
friends will
peace.
follow me.
I have no control over them, but I will not will them to follow you.
I want you to know, if you break this pact, your soul goes down into the depths with me.
I know. It's not the first pact I've made.
Good.
Stranger danger?
Deal.
And as they shake, Nick takes her wand and begins to draw one line from their arm up to the next, wrap it around, and imbue it with magic as it sears a pact into them.
You're not lying. You have done this before.
I have my own teachers. I had to find someone to.
Wise. In fact, people tend to fear demons, but I find it's your kind who tend to hurt you more. Anyway, I have a mortal to torture. And saps away. Anders is standing beside you, and dark hands come out of the flooring and start grasping up his legs and pulling. He's like, no, it wasn't supposed to be me. It wasn't supposed to be me. Hey, you're a kind person. You're supposed to help me. You're supposed to help me. No. Down into the floor.
Oh no.
R.I.P. Bozo.
Your vision comes back, sitting in the circle,
Sorry,
and you're sitting adjacent.
So you said there's a bit of like a light dome, light wall around the circle.
Mhm.
I will say, as your light comes back, you see almost like where the crack was, like Michael almost like trying to pry it open.
Both of you just roll me quick rolls. Just 2d6.
2d6?
2d6.
2d6?
2d6?
Yeah, try to roll 5 and 6.
Try?
I got 5,
Try
5
it.
and 4.
Try it.
Try.
Try?
Try.
Try?
Try.
Try?
Yeah.
Try? You're asking me to try?
Try.
You're asking me to try right now? You're asking me to try right
It's okay.
A
There is a little,
try.
little more rotated towards Sam.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Perfect.
That's
That's pretty
good.
good.
That's
Okay.
good.
It's okay. We're like pretty close to ending right
Yeah,
here.
we're just like,
Anyway, you're asking me to try right now? You're asking me
I'm
to
asking you to try.
You're asking me to try right now? Ah!
Do you ever dream that you dream that you
You-
that you dream
Where
that
you
you
had a
Where
had a
you- where
dream
you-
So-
where
when he.
So the basilisk is a creature that has eyes, right?
sometimes
Snake eyes?
yes.
What did you roll?
Guess.
One's pretty good.
Is that snake eyes?
Maybe. just to spice things up, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
defending your honor, Josiah.
maybe 100 hubris's.
You guys saw for a moment, as in you're trying to actively do something with the gap, and you run over, and the flash is not long. It's a few seconds at most, but there is a wisp of light that goes through the opening. And it spins off into the forest. The light, the circle in the light around spells dissipates. And there's a moment of quiet in the forest. And Frankie goes running over to Spell's body on the ground. And just lifts hey Spells, Spells, it's me, Frankie. Hey, come on, wake up, come on, wake up. And Spells opens his eyes and goes, I don't like ritual circles anymore.
Oh, dang it.
Don't worry, we'll track down Hubris, and then you can use the French taser.
Hey, Spells.
The two of you wake up in your circle. And you can, it takes a moment to come to, the light dissipates, it's going back to dark. And in the darkness, all of you there's a shocked moment, but already walking away from you, there's a person trotting through the grass and goes, until next time, Mick. It's been fun. And starts walking off.
Michael just looks.
It's not Anders anymore.
Michael just looks down, glares at you, just what did you do?
Hubris!
You just see
Oh, so I can kill him. Okay.
Mick coughing up a few leaves that are slightly starting to singe and burn. And they kind of reach for their cloak almost.
Margaret's walking in the direction of Hubris, I assume.
Well, yeah.
No, duh.
Margaret, wait.
What?
And Michael just looks at you as what'd you do? What deal did you make?
Oh my god, you made a deal?
It's fine.
No, we need to know the details.
They get Anders' body, and they can leave the island unharmed, unhurt.
Oh, to international
me.
water, so we can call in an orbital strike, and then we can...
And
I told them.
probably your friends?
I told them that I would not will anyone to attack them.
Bold of you to assume a man or a gender, whatever you are, gonna tell me what to do.
Do you let Anders walk off?
Can I tell at all whether that mixed deal would be broken by us acting on our own accord against? And just...
Yeah. You would know.
And just Michael just shakes his head and just... If any of us act against Hubris, we lose Mick.
Once they're off the island.
Wow, so you implemented us?
No.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you just said that you implemented us.
I'll tell you after.
I'm not there.
And Michael just turns and yells after Hubris, just, I guess I'll be seeing you around.
Great seeing you too, old man.
In the distance.
So I can't kill him.
No.
Can I maim?
No.
Or seriously injured?
Can I seriously injure through a convoluted series of events?
Not until after they've safely made it to another island or to the mainland.
Well, technically, the words as written.
Nor are
were-
you allowed to follow him. You are not allowed to tail. You are not allowed to do anything.
This is why you don't implement others. This is why I should have been there.
Can
Oh
Michael
my
come
god.
over and start to try to help Mick to his feet? And
I
just-
took a seminar in this.
just-
You think
It was one. I presume it was one soul for another. This is how things go.
I'll explain later.
You better.
And as we're bringing it to a close, because it's we've definitely gone.
Yes, it's a little overtime here.
Napoleon's gonna come over and comfort Annie. Just kind of like nudge her up. Spells is fine. Frankie takes a little bit to adjust, and I'm picturing sort of a session where you guys
Now
can go out for
kiss.
like drinks afterwards. And Frankie wants to go with you guys to watch over spells. Loretta excuses herself and says she's going to go back to her hotel room for the night. And Frankie spends an evening asking questions for whoever's like available to answer questions about magic and what's real and some of the things you guys have gone through.
Sorry.
Speak
says
up.
you can barely hear you. Get a little closer to the mic there.
Closer to my microphone, sorry.
Yeah, no.
There you go.
When you scooted back, it was.
That's fair. I was lounging back for comfort's sake.
No, you're not allowed that.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're not allowed that.
Yeah. I am 5 seconds away from jumping over this table and throttling you, so like
Oh.
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. It's in Minecraft. It's like,
Do you have a new mod pack for that?
You guys can go to Rosie's, and your sister comes and serves you guys drinks to come and talk to Frankie. Frankie's kind of like, he's not freaked out by it. He's actually really interested in learning more, and if it's possible for him to learn magic.
I'm pretty sure the other Margaret has never seen like Margaret Prime this angry.
No, she's gonna like slip she's gonna slip the Margaret special across. Extra Quaaludes.
I love you.
I know, sweetheart. I know.
Mom's real angry. I don't know what happened.
So you know
Mom's doing the
how-
finger taps. It's like piano.
Dun, 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 dun.
Huh?
It's like, you know how when you're talking to the cops, you should just shut up.
Uh-huh. You told me that.
Mm-hmm. And you listened.
I learned.
Guess who didn't?
What?
See, when you're talking to the cops,
You're too
you
sweet
don't.
to lie to cops.
When you're talking to the cops, you don't. That's the lesson. That's the lesson. Because anything they say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't talk
It's
to
the
cops.
same with demons.
What?
You don't talk to them. Because when you talk to them, that gives them evidence to use against you.
Who talked to demons?
as some of this conversation is happening, Michael will will saunter over towards Mick, and just put one drink down in front of Mick, and then drop down beside him and just. You did what you had to do, kid.
It's never easy.
No.
Margaret
Man,
was standing
packs
in the
take a
corner.
toll on you.
She's going to her yelling corner.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I'm so
do.
sorry. I thought it was you.
Also, Mick will slip this, like in Annie's pocket at some point while they're walking back. for
Really nice
everything.
feeling.
This
paper.
is beautiful
Right?
paper.
I'm so
Oh, it's-
sorry. I'm a
No, it's
stationary nerd.
nice. It is all like handmade.
Is it something that she should be reading out at the end of
It's
the
up to
session
her.
to everyone? Here, give it a skim and see if you're interested in reading it out.
Do you make it obvious you're doing it, or would I not notice?
I think in this state.
Because
you
I wouldn't
would-
leave your side at
yeah.
this point.
I think at this state, you would feel Mick slip something into your pocket. It would still be sneaky enough, but like, you definitely notice it.
She wouldn't open it till she got home. She wouldn't open it.
Okay. So I will say,
Michael will finish off like, still angry at you for it, but at least we still have you. He just takes another swig.
Sylvia kind of coming around to your table. Gonna go, well, I know things could have gone better. I am sorry for the suffering you guys had to go through.
What's your deal?
But I think I'm gonna retire for the night.
She asked that.
I've already told your sister that the next round's on me. But I'm gonna go back to my room and retire for the evening. I think I have a new book outline to write. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick around this island for a little bit.
Oh no.
Now we have to worry about her.
That's perfectly normal and not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
And everything turned out perfectly fine.
Everyone,
Lightning.
I guess all of you guys can go. Spells. Frankie's gonna bring Spells home, and probably stay the night with Spells to make sure that he's okay.
Margaret's turning purple.
Do you need me to tase you?
Yeah.
Yes!
Does Margaret have something she needs to express?
I tase Margaret.
It's like, well, first of all,
French taser!
Is the letter something you're wanting to read out?
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it.
You guys can retire for the evening. It's been a long day. And Sylvia Tempest has a book signing tomorrow. That Vicky's probably gonna need help.
We never figured out the chair!
Because most importantly, who put that chair here?
Item of sentimental value?
Item of sentimental value. That was very
no,
loud
I'm
for
just,
you
I was
guys. You're
wondering where
welcome.
it was.
Oh,
Oh.
I would love to
Oh, you're
continue going, but we do need to wrap this up tonight.
So,
We bring this to a close.
It is almost tomorrow.
It is almost
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we can keep playing
11:30.
tomorrow, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, thank you for sticking with it.
Thanks for everyone
Yeah,
who did
thank
stick
you
with
for
us. Thank
sticking
you
around.
for everyone who's watching this later on YouTube. Well done, guys. Thank you for bringing the fruit basket back. First time of the year. First.
Guys, we managed to do it in January!
yeah! Woo! Got to start the year with a nice chill session.
And let's plan the next one soon. Yeah, I think it was good. I'm so glad there was such a light episode.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
emotional.
No emotions.
We-
No trauma. Margaret's blood pressure is fine. She is.
I restarted your heart there, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, blood pressure, fine. Now. So I think we learned a lot today. We learned to never talk to the cops. We learned
Authors lie.
authors lie. We learned
Journalists lie.
journalists lie. What
Yes.
else? We learned
Don't
that
Don't look up to your heroes.
don't look up to your heroes. Yeah, genuinely don't look up to your heroes. Let's see. Is there anything else?
I feel like there's conflicting messages about stalking.
Conflicting messages about stuff?
Yeah, like one person was stalking you guys and was like very evil intentions. The other one was apparently
No,
good
I just don't trust her!
Yeah, choose your stalkers wisely.
Yeah.
Classic proverb.
Okay,
can I do one
don't
more roll?
don't stand in
tonight?
circles.
Don't stand
Don't
in circles.
stand in circles.
Yeah.
For
It's 5 checks.
5 check.
Okay. Oh yeah. I see.
Movie night.
Movie night.
Party.
Did you just Katya
He just did. He was straight to the camera. You're welcome. I taught him well.
Just Katya. Party.
Margaret's going to become an expert.
Maybe
in
touch
demonology,
the
surely.
cylinder. Don't
Merry
touch
Christmas,
the
everyone.
You
And
know
a
what? There might be some
happy new year.
downtime for you guys to study things if you wanted to add demonology to your skill set.
Of course I do.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
In the next
Downtime?
episode of
The fruit basket.
Does,
Freeze frame.
does hanging out with Margaret give me stubborn?
We're freeze framing.
But yeah.
End it for all.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you for all of the Anders that are probably still out there.
I am terrified as to how many Anders there
I
are.
love when a donation can totally affect more than one session.
They were.
Oh, you still have a pocket trouble.
No,
Oh,
wasn't
no,
that-
no, the
that-
trouble was the exploding one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like, I succeeded in doing the absolute most and whittling them down.
Yeah.
Song
But the
and-
concentration of energy in such a small space, of course, caused a boom.
You hit the
Supercritical,
core or
whatever.
something, it just kind
Classic.
It's like kind of...
Alright. Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
You're the best.
Until next time, we love you.
Wear a fruit basket.
Bye.
They can still hear us. Give us a second.
Bye, guys.
Don't talk.